I'd like to welcome all of you to this video blog on Tales from South Jamaica, a documentary that I'm in the process of making. However, I would like to share with you some of the stories that went on when I was in South Jamaica. First tale I want to tell you, and when I say tale, this really happened. It was my mother and my sister and I. We went to the RKO Alden on Jamaica Avenue to go see a show, a concert. It was an R&B concert that included The Moments, The Main Ingredients, who else was with that? The Stylistics, and the Independents. It was a great show. And when, back in those days, Jamaica Avenue was a big hub for shopping. That's where you did mostly all your Christmas shopping in South Jamaica. Back in those days, you had the RKO Alden, and across the street, you had the Valencia, back-to-back movies. Both of them were owned by two different companies. One was RKO and the other one was the Lowe's. And as kids, that's what we used to go. We used to go up to Jamaica Avenue to go see a lot of movies, you know. But that night, it was an exciting night because we got to go see The Main Ingredients. The Main Ingredients, I think they came on first, and they sung Everybody Plays a Fool.
Dig this. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Listen, baby.
Which was their #1 hit back then. And they had a lot more hits than that.
And maybe factual, maybe cruel. I ain't lying. Everybody plays a fool.
After The Main Ingredient, the Stylistics came on. Whole crowd was going crazy. All right. You got to hear them sing Betcha My Golly Wow, Rock and Roll Baby, Make Up to Break Up. They killed it. It was real nice. Let's see. Then after that, the Independents came on. I think they just had one hit, just as long as you need me. Something. It was some song they sung, but they sung other songs. Now, this is the main event, The Moments. Everybody was excited. People couldn't wait to hear The Moments. Everybody went to the concession stand first. Everybody got seated. Now, The Moments is about to come on stage. People are just, man, we couldn't wait to hear The Moments. Moments come on, sing a couple songs. Mama, I Miss You, Sexy Mama. What else did they sing? Oh man, The Moments sung quite a few of their songs, but their most requested song was Love on a Two-Way Street. I found Love on a Two-Way Street. I don't know if the head singer of The Moments, I think his name was Ray Harry or something like that. This is before they were Ray Goodman and Brown. So they get on the stage after singing mostly all their songs, and they come up with I Found Love on a Two-Way Street. Girls was going crazy, right? In the middle of the song, the whole show got fucked up. You know why? 7 Crowns came through the back door of the RKO Alden. I don't know how they did it, but they went through the back door. And just imagine one of The Moments singing, I found love on a two-way street. One of the 7 Crowns ripped the mic from him. Dead serious, I'm dead ass. Ripped the mic from the dude. The whole crowd just like was in awe. Like, oh shit, what you gonna do? The moment, and one of the 7 Crowns took one of The Moments jackets, his blazer, took it off his body. I don't know where 103 Precinct was, but that was the end of the show. Everybody had to go home. we were disappointed, but we made it all the way through the show because the Moments was the final act. But man, we was pissed off, man. The Seven Crowns just came in there and just, fucked up the whole show. But that's memories of Jamaica Avenue. That's memories of South Jamaica. That's one of my memories. When I lived in the 40 projects, when me and my sister, we used to go to school, we would go down 2 flights of stairs. And we walked down those 2 flights of stairs, you saw a lot of junkies. Junkies would be cooking up their dope, shooting, smacking their arm, heroin, as we called it back in those days, horse or whatever you want to call it. And in those days, heroin junkies, they didn't bother you. They were very kind and they were polite. The only thing that they wanted was they wanted their drugs. But some of them had to steal and rob, just to get their drugs. And my sister and I, we had to walk through a lot of shit, and we had to walk through a lot of piss in the staircase, because that's where, junkies, when they got dope sick, that's what, they would throw up, in the staircase. The most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life is seeing a Vietnam vet in his Class A uniform. That means with all his medals, Purple Heart, he had everything. Had his hat on, and he had a monkey on his back. Just coming home from Vietnam, and it was a junkie in the streets of New York. Sad. Those are the things we used to see, but if we didn't see it, I don't know what we would be. It was ugly looking at that time, seeing Vietnam vets using drugs because they got hooked over in the fields of Vietnam. Something that always stuck with me. But that wasn't the only horror. There's another horror. Pete Ahern talked about this in the video I did on South Jamaica, but he went to St. Monica's, so did I. And I went to St. Monica's in the 70s. And in the 70s, Catholicism was very, very strong back then. Eating fish on Fridays, First Holy Communion, going to church on Sundays, Ash Sunday. You didn't hear all these things that you hear about priests now, or nuns. But nuns and priests back then didn't play. They would smack the fucking shit out of you. I kid you not. There was one story I remember. There was a girl. She had to, I actually saw it. She had to go to the bathroom. And she raised her hand, and I believe it was Mrs. Phaeton. Mrs. Phaeton was from Ireland. She had an Irish accent, real strong Irish accent. She actually told the teacher she had to go to the bathroom. The teacher ignored her. So guess what? She shitted on herself right on the floor of the classroom. Mrs. Phaeton smacked her up, pushed her, and told her to go get some paper towels and clean it up. And right in front of us, she is actually cleaning up her shit in the classroom, right in front, and she's crying. That's stuff that sticks with me. It really does. There's another case where there was another girl that was really sick and she had to go to the bathroom. Now, this was Sister Joanne. Sister Joanne happened, she was just really nasty, Sister Joanne, real fucked up nun. Sister Joanne told her she couldn't go to the bathroom. Guess what? She threw up in the middle of the class. Sister Joanne pulled her hair, told her to get some napkins, towels, clean it up. Cleaning it up right in front of us. Now, you hear all this stuff about sexual abuse in the church. That never happened to me, but I believe it. I definitely believe it. And that's how Catholic school was back in those days. Just another tale of South Jamaica.